Helldivers 2 is the kind of game where chaos takes over, every time. One moment you're running away for your life, the next you're fighting endless waves of bots. And sometimes you're just goofing around with your friends. But behind the unpredictability of the battlefield, that is something else. It can be the environment, the way enemies behave, a will to not surrender, even when everything is falling apart. I'm the Drifter, and today I want to talk about this game that can perfectly capture what war feels like, and why this game makes you feel what it is to be on the front line. Because war isn't just chaos, it's everything that comes with it. The first thing that caught my attention about the game, months before I've even touched it, was its community. In most FPS games, you fight against other people. Your frustration is directed at this one guy that killed you 10 times. However, unity is the core of this game. Even when chaos never seems to cease, there is nothing that can stop 4 well-organized Helldivers. And maybe the best example of this community's mindset happened when players were given a choice. They could secure a planet that would give them anti-tank mines, something they were asking for quite a lot of time, or they could save a hospital full of sick children. And that day, they chose to save lives over getting more firepower. And in response, the developers donated to a children's charity as a way to honor that decision. But being good-hearted doesn't mean being effective. Most Helldivers 2 players don't think much at first, that's even a meme in the community. Those are generally the cadets. If you want to differentiate a veteran from a newcomer, you just need to see if they play it safe. And that's where experience comes in. One day, I was talking to a veteran friend. As a noob, he taught me this. He said, "Play it safe and you'll be fine." There were no lies in his words. After all, on the battlefield, you're not supposed to rush into an enemy like an animal. We have a brain for a reason. Helldivers made me think more before engaging in a fight. From that day on, I started to think twice. And yet, sometimes just playing it safe is not the solution. When our team is surrounded by enemies, sometimes the only escape is a sacrifice for the team and the mission. Remember, you can always be reinforced, but not the Helldiver who died there. But death, in this game, is expected. Because in Helldivers, you're not supposed to be a hero. You are a soldier, disposable. Even your gear is more valuable than you. The real hero is your super destroyer. It is the one that supplies you with all the heavy weaponry and very powerful artillery. You're supposed to feel weak. That's the main goal of the game. To show that you're not a divine being who can cast magic. You're just a normal human being. Trained? Yes. Capable? Yes. Invincible? Certainly not. That's why this game is not played alone. Because if you try to fend off an entire army, realistically, it would be impossible, even if you are the best soldier around. On the other hand, with a squad and 4 super destroyers, that's when true heroes are born. Not alone fighting in chaos, but as a group fighting for something bigger than themselves. And that's why Helldivers can depict war. Because it feels real. Because it throws reality in your face. Without a filter, without nice words, just the coldness of death and the truth about war. And all of that shows one thing. War isn't just chaos. It's a strategy, companionship, sacrifice. War is certainly horrendous. But if you look closely enough, it can be something beautiful too. I'm the Drifter. Ending transmission.